Alright, what's up guys, Minecraft here, and luckily I am able to do this Nintendo 64 review for Albert, who requested it on my handheld video. So, the Nintendo 64 with nothing attached to it looked like this. It has the cartridge input here, the power input was here, and then the multi-output was right here. So that's the whole back of it. You had 4 controller ports. You had a power right there and a reset button. The memory expansion pack would be in here. So the cartridges looked like this. And the PlayStation was out and it was not cartridge based. So this kind of seemed dated, but the cartridges didn't have such a long loading time. Now this is where it kind of gets crazy. This is what connects to the N64 for the actual it connects to the console like that. And then you can plug it in. I have an outlet right here. So you can plug it in. So it's plugged in right now. Then you have to choose what game you want to play. Put in Pilotwings 64, you could say. So you can put your multi-output right here, and then you can plug it into the TV. So basic. So the controllers is kind of insane. It's for a mutated person with 3 hands. So most people would hold it with the left hand on the joystick, and then so basically on this you have your B button here, your A button here, and then your 4 direction buttons. Over here you have a D-pad, then right here you have a joystick and then a start button. You have a trigger right here on the bottom. This is where the like a rumble pack could go in. And then these are the 2 bumpers. So mainly if you're playing a game, like a shooter game, this would be the fire button, and R would be the aim button. So it was an odd controller, very odd. So I think it's one of my favorite consoles of all time. It might be one of the best Nintendo consoles. If I'm correct, the Nintendo 64 is the most recognized Nintendo console of all time. So it had its downsides, but it also had its great upsides. For example, the load times were very, very short, but the controllers were awkward, and it was still on a cartridge, meaning it could only hold like 12 to 16 megabytes of space compared to I think it was 800 on a CD. So, if you remember my first PlayStation console review, you would remember how I was mentioning how that had 2 different versions. The PS1 that had the special LCD screen. Well, this doesn't have one of those second versions. It did, however, have an expansion module that it connected right there. It's called the Nintendo 64 disc drive, only released in Japan for rent. You'd have to rent it once a month. So I say the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation are both pretty awesome. I can't choose one over the other, but I can definitely say that they're both just as good as one another. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope you're happy with this review, Albert. Make sure you leave a comment if you are, and if you liked it, make sure you subscribe. So that's all for now, guys, and keep on mining.